I want to talk to you today about my top 10 tranquility tips. And my number one tranquility tip is breathe. Now I know you're thinking, but I do breathe, otherwise I'd be dead. And that's true. But there are ineffective and effective ways of breathing. And when we're feeling stressed or anxious, that's the time when we tend to be breathing in a very ineffective way. If you go and look at yourself in a mirror, first breathing normally and then taking some deep breaths, you might find that when you take deep breaths, you actually engage the muscles of your chest, your shoulder and your neck, which looks a bit like this. Now the problem with breathing in that way is that you're only taking very short, sharp breaths, but you're also setting up more tension in these muscles across your chest, neck and shoulders, which in turn builds up more tension, and so you get into a bit of a vicious cycle of breathing in this shallow way. In order to breathe effectively, you need to be using the muscles of your lower abdomen. Your rib cage should expand outwards so that your lungs can really expand to take in maximum amount of air. And so if you practice that looking in the mirror, you should see your rib cage moving and your tummy, a bit like this. It's much easier to practice this if you lie on the floor. Put your fingers across your rib cage with the tops of your fingers touching, and then as you breathe deeply you should feel that your fingers are moving apart. And if you practice that just a few times a day, you can start to retrain your breathing. Breathing in a deep, effective way is also very calming. So if you're feeling stressed and anxious, just taking 3 deep, effective breaths, that means keeping these muscles out of it, breathing right down into your lower abdomen, can really help to calm and focus you. So that's my number one tranquility tip: breathe.